Hello friends, in last lecture we studied about the structure of anatropous ovule. So today's our topic is the development of female gametophyte. You know very well that the female gametophyte are also called as embryo sac or it is also called as megaspore, and the development of megaspore are takes place in the nucellus. So what is meant by megasporogenesis? Megasporogenesis means the formation of megaspore from megaspore mother cell are called as megasporogenesis. Okay, so the development of embryo sac takes place in the nucellus. Okay, the development of embryo sac takes place in nucellus, and in nucellus the diploid hypodermal cells are present. So these diploid hypodermal cells are differentiated into and forms archisporial cell, and this archisporial cell act as a megaspore mother cell. This megaspore mother cell divides meiotically and it forms linear tetrad of megaspore cells. In linear tetrad, upper three cells are degenerate and lower cell are act as a functional megaspore cells, and the nuclei of functional megaspore cells divides mitotically. Okay, the nuclei of megaspore cells divide mitotically thrice, means 3 times. Okay, so in first mitotic division, the two nucleated embryo sac are developed. In second mitotic division, four nucleated embryo sac are developed, and in third mitotic division, the eight nucleated embryo sac is developed. Hence, in this way, the 7-celled and 8 nucleated structure are developed. That is called as embryo sac, or it is also called as female gametophyte. Okay, so how the development of embryo sac or female gametophyte takes place, we have studied in diagrammatic representation. So you know very well that the development of female gametophyte or embryo sac takes place in nucellus. In nucellus, the diploid hypodermal cells are present. These diploid hypodermal cells are developed into archisporial cells, and these archisporial cells act as act as a megaspore mother cell. Megaspore mother cell. Megaspore mother cell. This megaspore mother cell divides meiotically and it forms a linear tetrad of megaspore cell. Linear tetrad of megaspore cells. In linear tetrad, the upper three cells are slowly degenerate. Upper three cells are degenerate and the lower cell is act as a degenerate megaspore cells, and the lower cell is act as a functional megaspore cell. Why it is also called as functional megaspore cell? Because the further development of embryo sac are continue by this cell. Hence, it is also called as functional megaspore cell. Okay, so this functional megaspore cell, this is a functional megaspore cell. Functional megaspore cell, and it is having nuclei. Okay, the nuclei of functional megaspore cells divides mitotically, not meiotically, divides mitotically three times. Okay, so in first mitotic division, the single nuclei divides into two nuclei. So hence in this way the two nucleated embryo sac are developed. In second mitotic division, the four nucleated embryo sac are developed, and in third mitotic division, the eight nucleated embryo sac are developed. So these 8 nuclei are arranged in two groups, and each group contain 4 nuclei at both polar ends. Okay, so out of this the one nuclei come at the center from each group. One nuclei come at the center of each group and they are fused together, but these nuclei are called as polar nuclei. These nuclei are also called as polar nuclei. And these polar nuclei are fused togetherly. These polar nuclei are fused togetherly and they form structure that is called as secondary nucleus. Upper three nuclei at the chalajar end develops the antipodal cells, and lower three nuclei develops. The lower three nuclei are present at the micropylar end, develops the egg apparatus, and in egg apparatus the central large cell are called as female gamete, and the two lateral cells are called as female gamete or egg cell, okay, and the two lateral cells are called as synergids, and this whole structure are called as egg apparatus, hence in this way the seven celled and 8 nucleated structure are organized or developed, that is called as embryo sac, or it is also called as female gametophyte, because in this structure the 7 celled are occurs, okay. So upper 3 antipodal cells are haploid in nature, the secondary nucleus are diploid in nature, egg cell it is a haploid in nature, and synergids are haploid in nature, okay. So this is the diagrammatic representation of female development of female gametophyte, and in female gametophyte the antipodal cells, secondary nucleus and egg apparatus are present. And in last lecture I have told that the functions of antipodal cells, but I again repeat today, the antipodal cells are accessory cells, so they provide nourishment for the growth and development of the embryo sac, and they degenerate after fertilization. This is the main function of antipodal cell, you remember that. Secondary nucleus fuse with a male gamete and it develops triploid primary endospermic nucleus, and this triploid primary endospermic nucleus develops endosperm, so it is a nutritive tissue. And in egg apparatus the central large cell are present, that is called as egg cell. It is fused with female gamete, it forms diploid zygote, and zygote develops into embryo, and the lateral 2 cells they are called as synergid cells. The synergid cells consist filiform apparatus, and these filiform apparatus are attract the pollen tube towards it. The pollen tube are pulses or enter inside the nucellus as well as the embryo sac. It break its wall and it release the 2 male gametes for double fertilization, okay. So this is the whole information about that, the development of female gametophyte. Friends, the question is asked in your board exam. Describe the development of female gametophytes. So you should write the whole information for 2 marks and the diagrammatic representation for 2 marks. Sometimes only the question is asked, give the diagrammatic representation of development of female gametophyte. So you should draw only the diagrams, okay. So friends, you like my lectures, so please subscribe it. Thank you.